The First Amendment defense that Jeremy White's using against the conspiracy count, did you consider doing that? Did you consider joining that?
The not guilty by way of insanity?
No. There is Jeremy White is going to argue at trial if he's not diverted, that there is a First Amendment right that was violated by the conspiracy count.
Oh, yeah.
So why didn't you consider that? Why did you plead to the conspiracy?
No, we did consider that, and we actually litigated that with demurs, and we discussed it with everyone too. Okay. But the risk was just too great for my client. My client didn't want to take the risk of catching that charge and the associated time with it. But I still think there's a decent argument for a First Amendment violation here. Yeah. I mean, and I still think that the selective prosecution motion that was filed was a good motion as well. Right. Unfortunately, it seems as though these people are getting hometowned, because if you look at the list of defendants that are left, it's only out-of-towners that are left. Yeah. Everyone in town got a decent deal that made sense. I even think Mr. Mora's deal was a little severe, honestly. I think it should have been less time. We have a guy with no history before. We have no injuries that resulted from this, from his conduct. And so, it was kind of one of those situations where I wish we had a perfect world and access to all kind of money.
As far as the two counts he's agreed to, one of them apparently has several overt acts. Is that I thought each overt act would represent a count.
No, so the overt acts they're just trying to loop in the conduct under the umbrella of the conspiracy charge. So the overt acts could potentially be crimes that are charged separately, but they're not charging them separately. They're just adding them as a list under the umbrella of the conspiracy. So technically everyone can be charged with those crimes.
So the count that you're pleading to that involves an assault. Which specific assault was that? Was that the tear gas? Yes, that was the tear gas on the lady. There's a still photo that we have where we can see Mr. Mora kind of grabbing her face and looking to spray the spray in her face there. So that was that one. And then there was a punch that was very apparent on the video as well. And that's what he pled to as well.